I think we were discussing the questions of the ventilations, and we have discussed many questions, है ना? तो कितना क्वेश्चन अपन ने स्लाइड 3 के भी कुछ क्वेश्चन देख लिए थे. 53 we have discussed, 54 we have discussed. From here we have to discuss. Okay, so please comment if you have any doubt regarding any question which we have discussed in the ventilations question or exercise. So please let me know if you are facing any difficulties in any question, or those who do not have any issue or any doubt, they can solve this question. You have 40-second approx, then we will discuss. So try to solve this question, or those who have a doubt, they can comment in the chat. In 55 question, what we have to solve, he has said, in a mine between the upcast shaft and downcast shaft, two airways are connected in the parallel. Okay, their resistance are the 100 and 120 respectively. The resistance of the upcast and downcast shaft, the fan drift are 10, 20 and 5 respectively. The fan drift air pressure is 50 million. ओके, सो यहाँ पे ये थोड़ा यूनिट का ध्यान रखना कि वी हैव टू कन्वर्ट इट, एंड द रेट ऑफ द एयर फ्लो थ्रू द माइन वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट. Okay, I think you have tried this question. Please, if you are trying and you are not getting the answer, also comment that yes sir, we have tried but not getting the answer. और अगर आप ट्राई नहीं करोगे तो यार वो कैसे आपके माइंड में स्टिक रहेगा ना. देखो यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि इन द अपर कास्ट, सपोज दिस इज द अपकास्ट एंड टू स्प्लिट. सो I am not making accurate diagram. It may be vary, but for your understanding, I am making the diagram. Okay, so if suppose it is upcast, this is the split 1 and split 2, the parallel 2 airway, the parallel airway of A and B, and suppose this is the downcast, upcast, downcast. Okay, so resistance to airway is 100 and 120, and upcast and downcast we will see. So first, agar we make it, we can make this diagram, and equivalent of this is, it will be upcast, and for to find out the equivalent of this, we know what is the formula. What is the formula? 1 r equivalent equal to 1 by root r1 plus 1 by root r2. So it will replace with the equivalent resistance, equivalent, and it will be downcast. Then all will be in series. That is the procedure. Okay, so for the this what is the r equivalent? So r equivalent will be root of 1 by r equivalent equal to 1 by root of 100 plus 1 by root of 120. It will be 110, and it will be 4 तेरी 12, 4 तेरी 12 3, so 2 root 30. And so because in 2022 they ask us, this is the GATE examination question, so they provide us the calculator. So with calculator this calculation will be easy, and r equivalent, if you use the calculator, it will be 27.33. okay, so r equivalent for these two split, you can write down r equivalent will be 27.33. ठीक है. Now upcast equivalent of these and downcast, and the fan drift also in the fan drift you can also place here. So for these, now the R equivalent or equivalent resistance, if you ask for the whole mines, you will write R of upper caste, because they are in series, you can add all of them. R of the equivalent of this equivalent, or R of downcast, and R of fan drift. Why we are adding all of these value? Because these are in the series. So you have calculated R upcast, they have provided us what is the value 10, and R equivalent you have calculated 27.33. R downcast also they have provided us, which is the 20, and fan drift they have provided, which is the 5. When you add all of these value, it will be 62.33. Okay, so you have found out R, capital R equivalent. Okay, R equivalent you have calculate of the mines, है ना. अगर आपने R equivalent पता कर लिया है, और अगर आपको in this question he has also provided us, if the pressure, air pressure, he has provided us 50 mn meter square. So as you know, pressure equal to R equivalent of the mines and Q square. Okay, this is the formula. As you know, pressure he has provided us 50 million, so 10 to power 6, कैपिटल एम मतलब 10 की पावर 6 लगाना है, समझ गए, बराबर R equivalent you have calculated 62.33 into Q square. If you now you can find out Q, which is 15 into 10,000, 10 lakh, 336, okay, and divided by 62.33. So it will come 490.56 meter square. 490.56. So please comment if you are still with me or not. If you are facing any problem, let me know so I can discuss that also. Please comment in the chat box. Are you with me or not? Should we discuss next question, or are you facing problem in this question? We have discussed कि क्या क्या होता है, इसी टाइप से आपको क्वेश्चन सोल्व करने हैं. अगर आपको बेसिक पता है कि कैसे इक्विवेलेंट निकलेगा, कौन सा पैरेलल वाले पे कौन सा फॉर्मूला लगेगा, सीरीज वाले पे कैसे लगेगा, देन क्वेश्चन विल बी इजी फॉर यू, है ना. अगर आपको सिंपल वाला पूछेगा तो आप अगर टफ वाला कर रहे हो तो इजी वाला तो वैसे ही कर दोगे, है ना. तो क्लियर सर, ओके. नाउ वी शुड गो अहेड. 57. Air velocity at the nose of the pilot tube. So if you want to try it, you can try. I think I told you that total pressure equal to pressure of static and pressure of velocity pressure. I have told this information. If I have not told you, then please remember that कि टोटल प्रेशर निकालने के लिए आपको स्टैटिक प्रेशर और वेलोसिटी प्रेशर को ऐड करना होता है. Now you have 40 seconds to solve this question, then I will discuss. Try at least कि क्या क्या सोच सकते हो, क्या हो सकता है, कोशिश तो करो. आई थिंक सभी लोग अच्छे से रिवीजन कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि आप जैसे जैसे चल रहे हो ना, अगर क्वांटिटी के या पेजेस के मामले में बात करूं तो हम लोग लगभग मतलब आधे के आसपास पहुंच रहे हैं कि एक एक गोरे कंप्लीट होने वाली है। मतलब चैप्टर के मामले में तो तीसरा ही चल रहा है ना, पर पहले वाले में ही 3 चैप्टर थे, फिर सेकंड रॉक मैकेनिक्स कर लिया, थर्ड वेंटिलेशन हो रहा है, तो हम लगभग 40% तो अपनी किताब कंप्लीट हो रखी है एक एक। तो आप लोगों को रिवीजन साथ साथ में करते रहना है ना। जब भी सैटरडे संडे या कभी भी टाइम मिले, सैटरडे संडे को आपका शायद क्लास होता नहीं है, तो आपको रिवीजन पे ज़्यादा फोकस करना है, प्रैक्टिस पे ज़्यादा फोकस करना है। और शायद आप लोगों का डेली मॉक टेस्ट भी चल रहा है, तो आप अटेंड करिए, भले आपको क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं नहीं आ रहे, आप करिए। ऐसा नहीं कि मेरा एक बार सिलेबस होगा फिर मैं करूँगा, ऐसा दिन बहुत कम लोगों का ही आ पाता है। आप साथ साथ में करिए, होगा कि नहीं होगा वो दिक्कत नहीं है, नहीं हो तो आप हाईलाइट कर ले उस क्वेश्चन को, जब आप उसे से कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ ले तो वापस देख लें, क्योंकि आपको एटलीस्ट 3 या 4 बार रिवाइज करना है, कोई कसर छोड़नी नहीं है कि जिससे आपको सिलेक्शन किसी कारणवश रुक जाए। ठीक है। So in this question what we have to do, what I told you कि हमको, हम जानते हैं प्रेशर टोटल इक्वल टू प्रेशर स्टैटिक्स एंड वेलोसिटी प्रेशर। नाउ आई विल रीड द क्वेश्चन। ए Pitot tube is inserted in ventilation duct with the nose facing the airflow. A ventilation vertical U tube manometer filled with the alcohol, means they are using the alcohol. So we have to use density. Okay, he has given us the specific gravity is 0.8, has been the used for the pressure measurement such as the 10.2 mm in the reading as the total pressure and 8.8 mm as the static pressure. So he has provided us static pressure as well as he has provided us the total pressure. Okay, so total pressure and static pressure he has provided, so we can calculate the velocity pressure. So given the density of the air velocity, so air velocity we can find from the velocity pressure. Okay, simple question, just don't need to panic. So total pressure, I think rho of total, g h total, rho of statics, g h statics plus rho of v. So rho he has provided us. What is the density of alcohol we have to consider? Okay, so this is the 0.8 specific gravity. But if you want to, if the specific gravity rho of the alcohol divided of rho of water, so if you multiply 1000 with the specific gravity, alcohol velocity निकल जाएगी। ऐसे क्वेश्चन हमने देख लिए हैं बहुत बार, है ना, कैसे निकला है 800 क्यों आया, क्यों हमने 1000 से ही क्यों मल्टीप्लाई किया, वाई वी मल्टीप्लाई विद द 1000, वाई वी हैव सीन। सो 800 multiply g value you know and h value you know. What is the h value for the total 10.2 mm? तो mm है। नाउ यू हैव टू चेंज mm into सेंटीमीटर और मीटर, तो 10⁻³ ठीक है, यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा। वाई वी आर मल्टीप्लाइंग 10⁻³, वाई वी आर मल्टीप्लाइंग 800 नॉट 0.8, है ना। सब चीज आपको क्लियर होनी चाहिए स्टेप बाय स्टेप। अगर आपके दिमाग में क्लियर है तो क्वेश्चन गलत होने का चांस ही नहीं है। सो 800 9.8 इंटू 8.8 mm 10⁻³ ओके, और दिस इज द रो ऑफ प्रेशर ऑफ, दिस इज द प्रेशर ऑफ वेलोसिटी प्रेशर, ठीक है। सो इफ वी कैलकुलेट PV, you can calculate 800 into 9.8 into 10⁻³ सो यहाँ से आ जाएगा ये, फिर यार ये इधर जाएगा ना। सो 10.2 माइनस 8.8, ये आ जाएगा 0.2। 10 कहाँ लिखूँ यार, 10.2 8.8 1. 4 multiply all the values, 9.8 into 10 to power minus 3. So when you multiply PV, you can calculate PV will be 10.99. It will be pressure of velocity pressure, you know. अगर आपने pressure of velocity pressure, if you have calculate, then we have seen what is the velocity pressure. Velocity pressure is the half rho v square equal to 10.99, है ना? इतना समझ में आ गया होगा. So rho density he has given us, giving the density of the air to be 1.2. So it will be 1.2 multiply 1.2 into v square बराबर 10.99. So v square equal to 10.99 divided by 1.2 multiplied to root of this. छः कम छः, छः सात में 48. सो ये आएगा लगभग, कैलकुलेटर यूज कर लो यार. क्योंकि अगर हम करेंगे ना, करके देखे क्या. छः कम छः, छः पंजे छः सातवें छः अठ 48, 48 दो छः 18, लगभग 18.3. सो अगर हम देखें तो ये आएगा 4 चौक 16, 5 में 25. So between 4 point something answer will be your answer. So you can do, I told you many times, you can use approximation also, है ना, to get your answer. इस क्वेश्चन में कुछ नहीं करा कि प्रेशर ऑफ टोटल इक्वल टू होना चाहिए प्रेशर ऑफ स्टैटिक्स एंड प्रेशर ऑफ वेलोसिटी प्रेशर. देन यू यूज rho gh, as we know what is the pressure value. So rho, that means density of the alcohol. You can find out with the specific gravity of alcohol. If you multiply with the 1000, it will become 800. Then G is a 9.8, H is given, and after all that, all are the calculation you have to do. If you have any doubt in any calculation parts or in the concept, then you can ask me. Otherwise, those who do not have any issue, they can solve the question number 58. And this is for your you have 1 minute and you all should try, because this is a similar question. Again they ask, 2014 में वही क्वेश्चन था, 2011 में भी सिमिलर टाइप का क्वेश्चन. आपको कोशिश करना पड़ेगा, है ना. कोशिश करिए. देखो इस क्वेश्चन में क्या होगा. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू आर ट्राइंग. ऑल ऑफ क्या है, थोड़े तो लोग हैं. वामसी, भवानी राज, हरिचंदन एंड परवीन, यू शुड ट्राई एटलीस्ट गिव योर इनपुट्स कि आप लोग इस क्वेश्चन को ट्राई तो कर रहे हैं एटलीस्ट. सिमिलर टाइप का क्वेश्चन है. वहां पे एल्कोहल के रिस्पेक्ट में था, यहाँ पे वाटर के रिस्पेक्ट में है. सो डू नॉट नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई विद द density of the alcohol. Here we have to use the density of the water. So pressure, total pressure equal to static pressure and velocity pressure. Static pressure क्या होता है, rho g h. rho g h, and P is the velocity pressure. Total P, total rho 1000, G is 9.8 and 20 mm, minus 1000 into 9.8 into 10. For mm, you can multiply 10 to power minus 3, 10 to power minus 3 is equal to P of velocity pressure. Now rest will be your calculation. So 1000 you can eliminate, है ना? तो अगर इनमें से भी 9.8 कॉमन ले ले तो ये आ जाएगा 20 माइनस 10 इक्वल टू पीवी. तो यहाँ से आएगा 10. सो पीवी इक्वल टू आ जाएगा 98. अगर आप 981 यूज करोगे तो 981 आ जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत थोड़ी है. 98.1. So PV now half rho V square equal to 98.1. तो यहाँ से V square इक्वल टू आ जाएगा 98.1 multiplied to rho is the density which is the 1.2 he is given, otherwise you can remember it also. 98.1 divided by 2 divided by 1.2 0.6, तो आ जाएगा 981 डिवाइड बाई 6. 6 कम 6, 3 छचरंग 36, 6 3 18 डे. सो आएगा इतना. सो आई थिंक 12 का होता है 144, 13 का होता है 169, सो नियरली 13. सो 12 पॉइंट समथिंग. आंसर विल बी 12.78 because nearly 13. Okay. So if you have any problem, comment in the chat box. If you are facing any problem, you can comment in the chat box, or if you do not have any issue, you can solve the question number 59. You have 40 seconds. Okay. So in this question, air sampling collected from the intake and the return of the gate of the retreating long wall phase show in the methane concentration value of the 0.1% and the 0.8% respectively, है ना. intake में 0.1% और return में 0.8%. The production from the long wall phase is 2000 ton per day. ठीक है, यहाँ पे याद रखना टन पर डे देख रखा है ना. and the air quantity circulating the phase is the 15 meter cube per second. यहाँ पे मीटर क्यूब पर सेकेंड दे रखा है. ठीक है. the rate of the methane emission in the meter cube per ton you have to find out in the meter cube per ton. so you have to focus units also, है ना. so first what should you do? methane percentage in air at intake. He has given 0.1%, so it will be 0.001, है ना. परसेंटेज का मतलब होता है 1/100. सो उससे ये निकल जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना. मेथेन परसेंटेज इन एयर एट रिटर्न, इसको आप कुछ नाम दे लो. C0 मान लो, या C इनिशियल मान लो, C आउटर मान लो. ये दे रखा है 0.8%. so if you convert percentage it will become 0.008. ठीक है. now quantity circulating the phase, quantity circulating 15 meter cube per second. So now methane. I think we have discussed these type questions. मिथेन इमिशन, मिथेन इमिशन कैसे निकलेगा कि आपको जो क्वांटिटी है ये Q है, सो Q शुड बी मल्टीप्लाई विद द CO, मतलब मिथेन इन द रिटर्न माइनस मिथेन इन द इनटेक। सो क्वांटिटी कितना है 15 एंड इन द इनिशियली आउटर में कितना निकल रहा है, मतलब आउटलेट या रिटर्न में कितना है 0.08 माइनस 0.001। सो यहां से कितना आएगा 7, 15 छक्के 90, 15 सत्ते 105। सो 1.105 इंटू 10⁻³ बिकॉज 1 2 3 है ना। यू मल्टीप्लाई 15 मल्टीप्लाई 7 बिकॉज if you subtract both of these it will come 7, multiply this it will become 105 and 10⁻³ or you can write it 105 meter cube per second. Please remember the units also, we are discussing meter cube per second. Now you have to change the value. Why? Because he asked in the meter cube per ton and here he has said ton by day. So we have to calculate in this value in the मीटर क्यूब पर डे। सो डे से डे कट जाएगा तो यू 0.105 मीटर क्यूब पर सेकेंड you have to change. So in a one day everybody know 24 hours, so you have to multiply 24 hours. Then you know that ki in a day 1 second, in the 1 hour you can seconds, so 60 into 60 seconds. So this value will be converted into meter cube by day, है ना। So if you multiply all of these ये आ जाएगा अपना 9072 मीटर क्यूब बाई डे, ठीक है। सो मीथेन इमिशन, we have calculated methane emission but it is in the meter cube by day. Methane emission we have calculated 9072 meter cube per day, but we have to find out in the meter cube by ton. We know 2000 meter cube by ton क्या दिया गया है कि the production from the long wall face is 2000 ton by day, so you can divide it 9072 meter cube by day divided by 2000 meter cube ton by day, ton by day. So your day will be eliminate and you will get answer in the 9072 divided by 2000 in meter cube by ton, which you need, which he has asked us, meter cube by ton. I think we have discussed this type of question to convert the value. Now the question is simple, you have to find out 2 चौक 8, 2 पंजे 10, 2 तिये 6, 2 छक्की 12, so 4.5636. Please comment in the chat box if you are facing any problem. Okay, so Vamsi given his answer, okay, nice. And 59 Vamsi is correct. We discussed this type of question. Yes, yes, Vamsi. I thought we have discussed this type of question, and you recall it. Good for you. Revision is must. You are revising. I'm happy that you are revising. ठीक है, आपको समझ में आया ना कैसे करना है. Question number 60 we will discuss later because it will be long. So 62. First do 63 question. I will give you the brief information because whenever this type of question comes, 30 seconds if you want to take the time you can take, otherwise I will solve, and you need to know a formula to solve this type of question very fast. Because अगर एग्जाम में ऐसा पूछ दे कि मीन एयर टेम्परेचर दिया गया है, डेप्थ डेप्थ दे रखी है, अपकास्ट डाउनकास्ट टेम्परेचर दे हैव गिवन, देन फाइंड आउट द मोटिव कॉलम. सो मोटिव कॉलम, then you need to know this formula directly. 1 minus downcast temperature divided by upcast temperature, multiply with the depth. Here note that these T, D and TU are in Kelvin. Please remember. So this formula you can directly remember or write it down in your short notes. So now the question will be simple. 1 minus TD, you can calculate TD downcast 273, you will add plus 29, so 17 12, it will come 302. And T upper cast, you will add 273 plus 37, it will come 310. I will write down the explanation if you forgot or if you don't know. So if you want to go from degree Celsius to Kelvin, you have to add 273 plus Kelvin. Okay. So in the TD 273 and Kelvin he has given 29. So TD is 309. Okay. And for the T upper cast 273 plus K. So 273 K he is given 37. So when you add all these value, temperature of upcast is 310 or 302. So 302 divided by 310. Depth he has given us 450. So it will, you will subtract it, it will come 450, 1010. So if you multiply all the value, you can see your value also, they are in at distance. 8 पंजे 40, 8 चौक 32, 4 36, 31. So 1 5 1 1 11 point something. So answer will be 11.6. Please remember this formula. Oxygen flow rate in the self-contained breathing apparatus prototype mark. Please comment your answer. You have a 15 second to give your answer in the 67. Then we will go again to the numerical, because in the Gorai they have combined all type of questions: simple, numerical, and theoretical. Yes, Vamsi, you are remembering the you know the formula correct. 1 minus tu by td multiplied depth. Prototype Mark 14. So 2 liter per minute. 2 liter per minute. The oxygen flow rate in the self-contained breathing apparatus Proto Mark 4 is 2 liter per minute. Okay, do this question. This will be last question for today. At least try it. Try this question. 30 seconds I will wait, then I will solve this question. Try at least. So in this question, in order to estimate NVP in the mines, measurement are the made at the main fan as shown below. Fan speed they have given, fan draft pressure they have given, fan quantity they have given. We have to find the NVP. So I will write down the short form here. So it will be N1, N2, and pressure. So it will be pressure of fan 1, pressure of fan 2, and quantity of 1, quantity of 2. Okay, so I am not writing all again, and I'm just giving the nomenclature here. So let so let the resistance for NVP is R, and NVP pressure or NVP is already pressure, so you can denote with the PN. Okay. So now you can write P of fan R1. So P1 plus PN. Okay. You can say RQ 1 square. Again, if you want to write down P2 PN, because PN is the NVP, so it will be add both of these. So RQ2. So now if you put the value, so P1 he has given, P1 is 655 plus PN, and R is just simply R. You can write it down because R is similar. If he has not given the information, you can take R is R. Q1 is 82.2 square. Okay, and in this case P2 is 730 and PN equal to R Q2 is 85.5 square. So if you divide, because we need NVP, that means PN we need to solve. So if you either you divide, because we don't know R also, so we can divide, so R will be eliminated. So if you divide equation 1 with the equation 2, 655 PN divided by 730 plus PN equal to R will be eliminate R. I will write it down so you will know why I'm not using R. So R will be cut. Now you can cross verify, multiply, and then solve. So 655 plus PN 85.5 square, 730 plus Pn 82.5 82.2 square. So if you solve this equation, you will calculate Pn equal to 256.84 meter cube per second. Okay, so if you have any doubt in the today's class, please comment. Tomorrow we will discuss few question more, and then I think 2 days we need 2 3 days it will require to complete the ventilation. Then we will go to the next chapter. At least 2 days. Please comment if you have any doubt. Okay, I will wait 10 seconds and then I will go. Okay.
To watch the complete video, download Mining Gyan 2.0 app from the Play Store and enjoy seamless learning with Mining Gyan 2.0.